back to my YouTube channel. If you're here for the first time, don't forget to subscribe. And if you are subscribed, thank you for doing that. Thank you for your love and your support. In today's tutorial, we'll be learning how to make a Zara cap without using our sewing machine. All we need is our needle and thread and our hot glue. That's it. So our material needed, we're going to need our fabric. I use a stretching tappeta for the black. Then the second one, I use the shiny dove face. So this is the material that we'll be needing. We're going to be needing our fabric. I'm going to be needing our marker. I'm going to be needing our hot glue gum. We're going to be needing our flour. We're going to be needing our scissors, our tape rule, and needle and thread. So this is it. In this one, I'll be showing you how to use your hot glue. And there's one matter I didn't forget to I didn't mention, sorry, I didn't mention our clip. That clip is very important. So my mokum, I use 2.5, so I'm cutting it out by 18 inches. I repeat myself, I use 2.5 by 18 inches. So I'm cutting it out. That is it. So can you see? So this is another way to do Zara cap. And so this is this material is very thick, and if you are using a hot glue to make it, make sure you use bias inside. Like this one, I'm rocking it by myself. If you are using it for a customer, you're using it for a client, make sure you're going to use your bias to cover the inside. I plug my hot glue, so I'm going to wait for my hot glue to be very hot. I've already plug it, and you make sure you find a place to place your hot glue, so the floor is not going to be very messed up. So what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be showing you the measurement back again. So this is the measurement I used for the fabric. I used 29 inches. The reason why I use 29 inches is because I'm not sewing. If I'm sewing, I'm going to be using 25 inches. We all know how to make it. Just go to previous of my videos on how to make Zara cap. You're going to see a lot of videos on Zara cap. So now I'm going to be placing this like this on my fabric. I'll be placing this on my fabric. Then I'm going to take that measurement, and I'm going to be leaving some space. If I'm too fast, I'm sorry, and if I'm too slow, just depend on you. Some said your voice is too slow, some said you are very fast. I don't know what I'm going to do, but this is me, and there's nothing fake about me. So I'm going to be cutting this out now. So if for the remaining part, you can make it 19, 20, just depend on how you want to do it. So let's place the marker. So you're going to be folding the marker into two. You fold your marker into two, then you're going to notch the middle of the marker just the way I did it, and the same thing, you repeat the same thing to your dove face. Your fabric, you use it. You can use a stretching tappeta, you can use a dove face, normal dove face, you can use a shiny dove face. And if you're using a normal dove face, make sure you double it. You know, a normal dove face is very soft. So that is it. Can you see now? At the center, that is it. So the next thing that we'll be doing now is we're going to be working with our hot glue, and before we work with our hot glue, we're going to be folding that part inside. You're going to fold that part inside. This is where we're going to be working right now. Again, we are not using sewing machine, we are using only hot glue. Then you're going to be using your clip to pin that part down. Use your hot glue to use a clip to pin that down. You know, you can't use a office pin, you can't use needle, you just have to use a clip. Just get a clip at home, then you clip it down. The reason why we are doing this is that to make sure that our work is very neat and make sure that it come out so beautiful. So what we're going to be doing now, you're going to be raising that up, and you're going to be adding your hot glue. Make sure the hot glue is not that much, it just has to be a little drop. Then you fold inside, you use your hand to press it inside, just the way I'm doing it. Can you see what we are doing? You open it up again, then you add your hot glue. I repeat myself, just a little drop of hot glue. This is my baby voice, so we are doing videos together. So that is it. You're going to be adding your hot glue on it. You press, you go back again, you add to it, and make sure you check every part of the Zara cap. Make sure that everywhere is glue. Anywhere that is not glue, just add it to it, and you use your hand to press it down. Just use your hand to press it down, and you can turn it back and use your hand to smooth, to turn it. You use your hand to just smooth it, just like you want to iron your dress. So it's going to be so it's going to come out so beautiful. So the next thing I'm going to be doing now, I'm going to be folding into two right now. This is just like, hey, you are making a turban. Just like you're making a turban, you are making a Zara cap in another form. So you're just going to press it down like this. Then the next thing you're going to do, you're going to be using your needle and thread. I'm going to be using a black thread on this fabric. Please, if you are doing your work for a customer, don't use a black thread or don't use a white thread on them colored fabric, because of I'm the one rocking it and I just have to make a Zara cap. I'm going out, so I need to make it. And if you can hide it, can you see? Just use a needle and thread to, it's so easy. Just use a needle and thread to make a one stitching round down. See what we are doing? So you keep doing that. Just the way I'm doing it, sorry. So you keep doing that, you get to the last place. Just the way I'm doing it is very, very easy to do. If you are new to my YouTube channel, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So I'm going to be tying that place part. Just what I'm doing is very, very easy to do. So I repeat myself, if I'm making this for a client, don't try to use a black thread on a colored fabric. So just cut that part out and you're going to be turning this out. Wow, can you see? We are done with the Zara cap. We are done with the Zara cap. You fold it with your hands. Just fold it with your hands. Can you see the front? Can you see the way I'm doing it? It's so easy to do. So the next thing we're going to be doing now, we're going to be using our flower to design the front part. You can use our flower, but because of this video, because of what I post, I'm going to be using a full flower for this tutorial. You can use the half. I'm going to be using a full flower for this tutorial. So I'm going to be using my hot glue on this. I'll be making use of my hot glue to do this part. So you keep doing that. See, can you see what we're doing? Is very, very easy. Then you go to the next page, then you're going to add your hot glue to it. And again, if you are doing this part, don't try to use your basic 1000 because your basic 1000 is not going to come out neatly. So you're going to be using your hot glue to make that part. And the next thing I'm going to be doing now, I'm going to be cutting out the essence of flower. I'll be cutting it out from the Zara cap. So that is it. Follow my Facebook account, that's as of Minion, my Instagram as of Minion. So that is it. I'm going to be adding some stone to it. So I'm done with that part. So that is it. That is the finishing part. This is what it's going to look like. That is it. That is the back. The black one I use a stretching tapeter. Then the second one, the burnt orange, I use a shiny doll face. So with every yard of a fabric, you are good to go. So don't forget to like, don't forget to share, and don't forget to comment. I'll be seeing you next time on my next video. Bye.